I'm live. That was crazy. That wasn't supposed to happen. All right. Well, now we lost everybody. Well, that's not cool. All right, let's. Wait a minute. Okay, we didn't lose it. Okay, that was awkward. So, I think I've seen this happen before. Yeah, something over here, probably in the plugin that I'm using to stream on both places. And then when I messed with this one and refreshed it, I got logged out of the wallet, and then I think that threw us off of both. I don't know, man. Okay, looks fine now. YouTube is on. Road Dawg dropping the peanut butter this time. I don't even know who you guys are, your numbers, and I got one too. And hey, well, Haley got his name on there. I thought I had my profile. Hey, we're going back up a little bit. We're at 8.7 thousand. Why is it always market cap? I mean, it's going to be the same. I mean, price. Wait a minute, that was it price. So we're at 5 zeros and 8 6. It's always going to be a bunch of zeros, and then that's the number of the value of the coin. So I guess it's easy whichever way. All right, so yeah, we're back. Yay, we're back. And do I have this thing out? All right. All right, let's take a look at a few things. So one, XRP, I think that was a request. So we'll take a look at XRP. And how about here? Zoom out, make this real big. How you doing, XR? You still holding trend line? Well, that's good. On the daily, still holding trend line on the daily, just still below it. Be a great place to get a little bear trap idea. The only thing that's wrong with this picture is, well, one, price and the 9 moving average, but the other moving averages are not too bad. They're very recoverable. A lot of momentum down here that we didn't make it down to. That says a lot. 360 moving average on the daily, holding us up there. That's why I use the 360. It comes in pretty gosh darn handy on various different time frames. Although we're below the 200, so that sucks. But the 9 is the only one crossed, right? We can bounce back from that. It might take 3 or 4 days for that to happen. I don't know why it wants to be so sluggish. But we also are 21's up at 275, and it's 50's over here. So we should be trying to get back at least to the 21 there, would be my guess. So that gets us out of this area, back above this trend line. And if we can get back above this trend line, then yeah, that was a bear trap. And you know, all you got to do when you get a bear trap, because all it does is just bring you back into the original channel idea, which probably will reveal itself right here. And you'll say, oh, that does look kind of parallel. And let's see if we can get their touches in line there. Bodies to bodies. Like two teenagers on date night. All right, so bodies to bodies. Right there. Now, yeah, you see how the channels start to look a lot more parallel there? Yeah, because we like to travel in channels here. And this is a bullish channel. At some point, this should break to the upside. To the upside! And hopefully. Take a look at Shibby Bibby. This is Shibby. Looks a lot the same, doesn't it? I think they're all going to look the same, like cooked. Put a fork in me, I'm done. Hell, and this crypto stuff's a scam. I'm piling in all my money, it's chasing them flags, and this is what it got me. It's already a bear market in the middle of the bull market. It doesn't feel right. Something is amiss. He said amiss. Swing high to swing low. Tell me where price is going to go. Cause a flag to the upside, ain't? I'm kidding. I'm going too hard. I'm sorry. I feel like I heard this song already. Well, clearly this was the easy place to buy this little sucker down here. Didn't give us a chance, did you, on those exchanges? No. Our first point of resistance, well, it was resisted. So maybe we might be coming down to retest this guy. It could be a possibility. That's got a bunch of zeros and 940. That would suck if that happened. I really don't want it to. Let's see. Well, let's see what the trend lines say. Well, we've got some resistance up ahead. There's got to be two sides to that story. Morning glory. That kind of sucks. That angle. I mean, we got two touches there. I guess we got that, but that's a big gap there. Let's close it up. And even the close up makes good sense right there, right? From bodies to those wicks and to that group of wicks, they just kind of line up. It's an easy form of math. There's no calculator required. You just got to draw trend lines and it calculates where things go. It's kind of called nature, a line of sight. I don't know. Geometry is a much easier form of math, it seems. To some degree. Until you make it hard. That's all easy until you make it hard. Why do you make it so hard, teachers? So you're gonna be the trickiest one that I've got to figure out here because of all these gosh darn wicks that we got to look for. But the main hiccup place that we're going to have to look at over here is to work our way back up to this area. Let's come down to the 4 hour and see how she's hanging out. That's good. Higher lows. Keep it up. That's what we need. You broke a trend line, but hey, we'll give you a pass. We'll take this trend line here, and you're about level. So it's kind of saying, okay, this chart's telling me that. Whatever this trend line is, I guess we drew a trend line. That looks like the level that it might actually come back and touch if it needs to drop lower, which would just be short term if it does. We're below the 9 moving average, but we should be. I think all of our altcoins should be going up. Actually, we did this all backwards. We didn't do what we normally do, which gives us the feeling for the market, and that's what helps us to be accurate on the channel, is taking into consideration all this stuff, all the boring stuff, right? Regular market's a little bit scared today. People have been selling out of altcoins and going into Tether. However, we got a red candle there. And then we got a green candle in altcoins at the bottom of this trend line. So maybe this trend line will hold and altcoins total 3 will get a pump up finally going into Friday, right? Today is Wednesday. It's hump day, also known as dump day. Because I swear that they flipped around. They just shifted the week by a few days. And Sunday dumps are now Wednesday dumps. And Wednesday pumps are now Sunday pumps. Now, they'll probably switch it around backward or forward. I don't know. They have I swear. They got a little thing, a rotating schedule. They have got a rotating play. And they just shift it. And then all of a sudden, oh, you're dumping a day earlier and then pumping a day. There's something to that. The freaking market makers. Now, I guess it's all AI now. Anyway, so that looks hopeful for altcoins. 4 hour chart there. Can you pump for me, baby? So let's come over to crypto bubbles. Are you looking any better on the hour there? We're getting some green coming in. Y'all feeling a little bit more confident now, aren't you? Look, green's coming in from the low ones. Hadn't made it up to the top ones yet. They're saying, you guys suck. The only real money can be made on all these cheap stuff down here. And, you know, there are some good opportunities for that. Cake dropped down to $3. I think it was a little bit cheaper than that. COAI, that one's been fluctuating. That's going to make a cool trader coin. All right, let's take a look at HBAR. That was a request. I hadn't forgot about you, baby. We're still on track. We've been going for... It says 9 minutes. Now I don't know. I still got 20 minutes on my wolf chase a rabbit clock. Disappointed it didn't play nursery rhymes when it rings. All right. So we were hoping to get a bear trap over here or roll over, and clearly they chose to roll over and not give us the bear trap. That fucked. What time frame was this? All right, so bodies to bodies to bodies. Extend that line on out, if you will. Do you see that? The power of trend lines, ladies and gentlemen. The power of trend lines. I'm just saying, that's the power of trend lines. They go forever. If you know that, you can use that, and it can tell you some stuff that you might not know otherwise. Why are you still in a downward trend here? I mean, for real. Alright, so H-bar, I want to see what happens here. You better keep it, H-bar. She came down to she's at the 786 fib area right here. So, I mean, and that's good that she's holding that, all right? So it might have to make a double bottom over here or make just a higher low. Either way, we got an internal trend line right here that we got to deal with. And then after we get out of that one, we're going to kind of have one along this line. And not only that, there's also, let's get rid of some of this other stuff. We don't need you anymore, don't need you anymore. We just put you on there. Keep you, don't need you. Below the 9, nothing's fine right now. Got to get above the 9 moving average. Getting above the trend line would get us above the trend line. That would be my trigger. That would be like, oh snap, I'm going to jump in. That would be an excellent trigger for me. See, we got angles over here. So here's the channel idea again. And here's our, it's not starting here, but it looks like it kind of respects right through here, the little channel. And then we can get our waffle patterns, and we're talking about angles and stuff like that. Crazy as it sounds. That's kind of, it's getting too complicated now. Freaking channel ideas, support resistance, flips, they're everywhere. All right. Let me come down to the smaller time. This was on the daily, so we got a good look at what's going on, right? And yeah, it does look like she might be wanting to come down there a little bit. So maybe, why though? Why? We do have a low here, so I can take that, and now I can get some information over here. All right, and that tells me maybe I would much rather, well, the 786 is down here, and you did a, yeah, I'm sticking with that. I'm sticking with this little red line that we drew right there in that area, that we can come down there and bounce and or hopefully bounce. Cross our fingers that altcoins are going to start going up a little bit. We need them to. Why you got so much downward pressure here? Oh, because you need to go down there, yeah. 4 hours telling you that she's trying to go down there. So H-bar taking a little bit of a nosedive. Take a look at Jupiter. Jupiter here on the daily dingo. As Piano Matty B says. I like Piano Matty B. I hadn't watched him in a minute though. He's an early bird, and by then I'm just going to bed. Somehow I missed him though. You'd think I'd be able to see him. Why are you trying to give me a bearish cross here? Jupiter, why are you trying to do that? On the daily? Why? Am I missing something on total 3? Did I miss something over there? Because some of these, you came back up here to test this line. You're so close to getting above this trend line that you faked us out on. This is daily, right? Okay, we're gonna tighten up these trend lines for the daily. So I still get right in there, and we're right on it. Right on it. I'm going to move it down, and I'm going to try to line it up just a little bit better. I'm more interested in the angle. At the moment, anyway. And So same thing with Jupiter here. Now it's on the 618 right there. That's a good chance for it to hold, and it could still be, well, more like double bottom here. It kind of looks like a flag until we zoom in, and then it should look something like it's trying to double bottom there. Hopefully that's what's happening here. Yeah, I like the double bottom idea here. Okay, so I think it's trying to hold, but it's got a lot of work to do. Man, these altcoins are Bitcoin dominance has got to be going off the chain, right? It looks like it's coming down though. That's what we got to watch for, is Bitcoin dominance. And here on the 4-hour Bitcoin dominance, how long have we been going? Oh, shoot, I don't know. I got still got 15 minutes left on this clock here. She's wanting to start pushing up a little bit. Bitcoin dominance it's rounding up again. I figured maybe this and getting rejected there would, you know, usher in maybe a nice little rejection and get us going down so we can have a nice little altcoin push, but looks like we're not getting that. Well, looks like altcoins are going to be some juicy prizes for a few more days, ladies and gentlemen. And there might be a few more bargains out there for some of you. That part sucks, but Bitcoin is trying to move up while altcoins get left in the dirt. It's been the same story for the last 2 years. Nothing has changed here. Nothing has changed. Yeah, I got a few outliers that pump off and the other ones that just seem to suck dust a little bit. All right, let me come back to the chat. Take a nap, John Boy. RDC bounce. XRB, Shib thoughts. We did look at both of those, right? Okay, so I think we're caught up on the chat. Is my I got a different chat. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. All right, this is is this new or what? Humpty Dumpty Day. Here's the chart. Coinbase. Wait a minute. Is this what we're? This is old, right? Are we doing the DC? You're wanting to do Bitcoin again? All right. Let me know if you're doing USD or Bitcoin. Because I thought we already did Bitcoin today, earlier on the first stream. Diaz, what's going on? Day Pieces. Jim Pick. Dockers. What? Docker ZBT? ZX. I can't speak. Docker ZXBT. Yeah, it says, been forever. I feel like newborns make it tough. They are a challenge. They're a blessing. They're a blessing. You love it. But congratulations to Diaz, a new daddy. Diaz. Quinny Marshall says, ready to take some profit to make alts quit bleeding. Is it really that? Why though? There should be others. We want to take a look at others. Huh? Why were you doing this on the 4-hour? What's up with that? You were trying to gain some traction on the daily. 4-hour looks like it's trying to be a little nasty. 2 hours not giving in yet, huh? Okay. So it is at critical decision point here. And we got our moving averages. Now the bigger ones are in good order. That means that can pick us up, right? 200 moving average is still over here too. That means we can pick up, and that means we can go visit those guys. We just gotta get done doing what we're doing here, regain the 9, and that's the first sign of trying to do something. So you fuck. I think we're looking all the same thing. We're all getting a little bit of a drop. Now I believe, rather than us rolling over and getting all scared and it's going back to zero, protect yourself. But I would be looking for a 786 retracement right here on this fib, because I think what we're looking at on a lot of these things, and I thought I saw it on Bitcoin earlier. This is coming out of a smaller time frame. So I'm this style of doing this is still, I'm still not as comfortable with it, so I may screw up, okay, or may miss.
I'm setting the trap, boss left once, now he's calling my name. Wealth's my crown, fueling the flame.
But I think we're looking at a I think we're looking at a Gatly, and it's a bullish, and they're a bullish variation there. The old Gatly pattern, or gosh darn it, no, I think you're a bat. You're a bat. We're looking at a bat pattern. All right. Anyway, 786 retracement regardless. And just to give you Cliff's notes, I mean, this looks confusing AF, right? That little stuff. All right. So, swing low to swing high. If you got to pull back to the Fibonacci area. This one has one, right? 618, right? You might be a freaking Gartley. No, you are. You are Gartley. Gartley's a bullish there. I get a Gartley pattern. A Gartley doesn't come down there as fall. A Gartley might actually do here in the 618. Is that right? Is that right? Yeah. I believe. No. It's 786, darling. It's 786. It's still the 786s. That's I believe on most of the harmonic patterns 786. There's a few variations, but a lot of them. But a lot of times when, let's say you get any kind of double top and whatever, 786 is always probably your best bet to look for any kind of double top, low or high. Look there's a cliff note. Instead of going through all the little explain that this and this measuring and everything, that's a damn good general rule that if this ain't your bag, you can play it like it is. I'm just saying, I'll teach you that stuff. I'll give you the cliff notes. I'll help you get through this. But I give you the sources I want to give you the sources that you can go and learn deeper, though, because you need to do that on your journey. But I'll definitely give you all the cheat codes that I come across. All right, just look at that. We got some resistance ahead, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm looking for what is this? Oh, this is our market cap. Well, we can bounce our little way down through here. We got a 1, 2, 3. Elliot, that should be like a third wave or something, right? Elliot, what you got? I'm curious to see what Elliot's interpretation of things are. He's always on tripping on something. Elliot, you're not coming out to play today? What's up with that? Oh, snap! Okay. Oh, do you think so? How did you? Oh, yeah, that wick. That's a messed up wick too, Elliot, I gotta say. So he counts waves weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C correction. So 250. Oh wow, we agree. Really? Okay, well, just to be thorough, he thinks that we can get back down to what is our 618. It's your 1618. Okay. Well, that corresponds with what that's a lot of confluence, Elliot. Okay. All right. So, gosh darn it. So we for some reason we must be seeing. Yeah, a little up and a little bit down for altcoins going into. Well, this is 24-minute chart though. Come on now, that's a 24-minute chart. All right, so I don't like these crosses over here, but overall momentum should be here to drag us up. If we do bounce from there, that'd be a higher low. Then we have a kind of like a W trying to form here. So that's kind of spelling recovery. It's just taking its sweet ass time because it sucks to be in altcoins right now, and the stock market don't give a crap. That's where all the money's being made. Feels like. Unless you're in MicroStrategies, which sucks. So I sold some of that today, and I bought some of my lithium play that we talked about the other night because it would drop down a little bit too. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do that. MicroStrategy. Ha! Before you go down to $240. What the hell? Last leg of the market and MicroStrategies is dumping, and Bitcoin can't figure its way around. And all right, so ladies and gentlemen, who do we still have with us tonight? Justin Makasek, are you ready? Mr. C. Earlier I did? I thought I did them both. After hearing you talk about stacks last night, I got the Experts wallet and started positioning myself with stacks so low. I feel like exactly me too. Yeah, I'm trying to. If I had a lot more free capital right now, I think I would pile up on stacks and stake it at least until. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's at bear market prices right now. I don't think I remember getting much lower than 30-something cents back in the deep of the bear market. Maybe around there. I started stacking it somewhere around 30-something cents. And so it's right about where I started stacking it. And I got to tell you, it's already earned it's already made its money back in the reward. Especially now. I mean, look at the price of Bitcoin compared to the price of stacks. Oh my gosh. That's got to be one of the most successful. I like it. I think that's a very undervalued play there. Anything that actually gives you Bitcoin rewards, and they can do that because they're the layer 2 on it, right? So they're getting the transaction fees in Bitcoins. They can do that. That's genius. I hope it never changes. So at some point, I think they're going to have, well, I don't know. It's the mechanism. It shouldn't change. To transact, there's a Bitcoin fee, and you get part of it. And that's pretty gosh darn cool. Just like a miner, but cheaper and no upkeep and no electricity cost and nothing going outdated and got to be replaced because there's brand new miners that can do what you can do faster, making it go down.
Make it rain.
I'm always tripping, says Strega. Gator Squatch, how's it going? Good to see you, Gator. Justin says, yeah, let's go. All right. Let me do that. Let me come over to pump.fum real quick. Say hello to you guys again. He doesn't love me. Love me sometime. I say I come over here. When are you live on radio? Whenever we've got to get. Last I checked, it was about 28% of the bonding curve. When it gets to 100% of the bonding curve, then we're qualified for graduation. We get to graduate up. They're like tiers of how this works, and so all we need is just to get. I think we got to get to. Oh man! Well, somebody sold off. Somebody said, "Screw you, ROAD Dawg." They dropped us down to 7.9. We had some sell offers there. All right. Well, I guess that happens. I don't know what the market cap has got to be. I mean, it might be. We're 20-something%. We were at 9,000. We're probably less now. I don't know where it is. It will tell me on my app over here. But that's kind of 20. We're at 23% with the sell-off. All right, so I think if it gets to like 30 or 40,000 market cap, then that should, doing the math in my head, that should be about right. So we figure 8's about 25, 4 times 8, 32. So about $35,000 market cap. And then we should be ready to graduate up to the next level there. Get us ready for radio, hopefully. So that's all. Just gotta go. People to quit selling. Stop selling. I'm buying. Oh, look. I see. Okay, here. And I said I was going to do this, right? So they sold, and it gave me creator rewards. So I go claim these rewards. So I've earned a total of $91 over here. Okay, I don't need to share. And hopefully it will let me go ahead and now I tried to do this last night, but it made me wait for some reason, or it wasn't working. But so I just cashed in those rewards, and now I should be able, since we're at usually oh, somebody else is buying. Oh, don't buy before. Oh, wait a minute. Who turned the sound back on? Stop it. You can add your name and stuff. If you use a real wallet. And sift you through the wallet. I got mine tied to one. Either Atom or Doge or Pingu or all my active longs 10x or more on all. Cool. Love some time. It doesn't love me. I love you. I love you, Froggy. All right, so I've got 0.04 Solana. Oh, good. Or 0.04. So I don't have very much, but I'm going to take 0.0. I can't use it all. So oh snap, that's 0.0022. That would do it. And I want to buy me some ROAD right here. And sign it. And then it puts my little buy there. I bought me some more. So now I'm up to 30.7 million, at least on this wallet. And now we're at $8,000 market cap again. So yeah. Now we just, hopefully this is the start of our higher low is what I'm hoping. I hope that's what it is. All right, so there we go. Trying to get this thing to a bigger audience there and see what becomes of it. All right, so let's come over. Now we're going to take a look at Justin Makachek. He's you might want to explain it to the people in the chat. He's found something, a way that he can take his, if I understand, sell his link into DOT, and I think he's going to stake it for the rewards on DOT. DOT did have decent rewards when I had mine staked. It was pretty decent, but it doesn't help if the price doesn't do any good. All right, so let me set this up because this is a little bit tricky. So we're looking at DOT, and you're wanting to do BTC, right? Dot BTC. Well, so we put dot BTC / link BTC, and then we hit enter. And what we're doing is, if we're going to be spending link for DOT, is it going to go up in value? Will the DOT make our link go up in value? Will we get more link over? Can we work it out that way? Will it increase in value against link? And right now it's telling me it takes 0.17 link to buy one DOT. So you can get quite a bit of DOT for your money worth out of link. And we need to go probably to something like a weekly chart. And so, yeah, we did look at this because it's in the falling wedge on Bitcoin. So this is it, DOT to Bitcoin. And actually, if you want to really tell the strength of your coins, charting them against Bitcoin will let you know that which ones you need to be in. So we got a conundrum here. We got resistance that we just fell from. And I don't really like that because that doesn't mean that we stop dropping. Technically it doesn't. Now you can blame it on the big wick that we had the other day, but just looking on the weekly, I mean, that's just kind of right off the bat what it says. One thing, I mean, you do know Link has been beating the ground, right? And it was kind of strong, and I think a lot of people would like to take advantage of the cheap Link that's out there right now. But of course, DOT's also cheap, so I can see the conundrum that you're in, right? So, but honestly, this trend line here, I would at least want to see it break from that, right? Just to prove that it's not going on a downward trend. And it looks like it is trying to claim, like it's trying to test the weekly 9-moving average. I would want to see that, because if you're not above the 9, you're not fine. So that's what the weekly is saying. Now let's come down to the daily and take a look at it. Daily looks interesting, but you're still not above the 9-moving average. You're still below this trend line that might try to break out. That's not technically a lower low. Makes it a little tricky, doesn't it? That's why the going bodies to bodies helps in such a case as this, and that gives us a little hope. So the wick throws a lot of stuff off, but it seems that we're holding the 618, and I'll agree with that because that's a perfect area to hold. So that's a sign of strength right there. That's a sign of strength. All right, so maybe it's trying to break out, but I think honestly, I think it would be safer to wait till you actually do get the breakout of that. Just to make sure you or get past that angle, and some people might even wait till he gets up here And yeah, it takes, you don't get as many dot for your link, but at least you're kind of confirming that you're on the right trend, right? Because that sounds like a big decision there. And just to put this in perspective, let's take a look at Link BTC just by itself. So this is Link against Bitcoin. And to me, I think this is fairly healthy. And let's go to the weekly over here. So, wow, that's a... This is down here to the 886 area. Those are bounce locations here. So I can see over the next few weeks, you know, that we'd start coming out and going up. It might take it a while. It might take it a few months. I don't know how long you're planning on doing what you're doing. But yeah, you got a little range down here that could give you some time. I would just be afraid that the link would really outperform the dot. So technically, you got this whole little area here. We can shorten it down and narrow it down. I thought I did this earlier today, but I guess it was on the pair though. And okay. And that's also a 618. Okay, that's cool to note. All right, here on the weekly. Now, what I see that's bullish is that the 9 moving average is up here at 0.01. Okay, we're doing Link against Bitcoin. It looks to me, I think Link is going to snap back against Bitcoin. Let's take a look at DOT against Bitcoin. Oh crap, what happened here? And well, is there anything going on with DOT? This doesn't look as bare. I mean, it sucks. Don't get me wrong. It sucks that it's down here. I don't even have numbers over here, just zeros. But I can see the momentum picking up on it. It's just scary because you haven't got a higher high in yet, but you do have a lower low. So that's technically a little still a little risky. But you do have a breakout with some volume. It is above. This is I'm on the 3-day. I'm on the 3-day. Are we on the weekly? Okay, let's go on the weekly. The weekly is what I want. I want the weekly. I'm sorry, I thought it was on it. It's climbing. It's trying to climb the moving averages. Okay, so I don't know what percent. 18, 20, 30% gains against Bitcoin to recover the area that was in April. Okay. I don't know if that helps you out or not, but okay, DOT doesn't look as, it's looking a little bit more bullish than I thought. It really is. It might be my bias against DOT. What do you look like against the dollar? $3. How? Well, I mean, it's been beaten down so low. I guess it's got to gain, right? Perhaps there's some ETF or something. I don't know, some project or somebody out there, some VC or something. So well, let's go put some in DOT since it's so. I don't know, man. There's got to be some catalyst that's going to get it to bounce from here. I don't know what it would be, but the Bitcoin thing suggests that it can gain against Bitcoin. So either Bitcoin's going to tank and DOT's going to excel, or it's going to excel really good anyway. So I don't know, but I don't see the comeback coming just yet. Let's go to the 4 hour. What are you looking like? 4 hours. I mean, there's no life there yet that I can see. Some people will be scared to death that that's going to be a bear panic when I drop it down, and it could. There's no signs. See, on the 4 hour, you're not above the 9. On the 4 hour, you're not above the 9. I think I would want to at least see the 9 moving averages being recovered. That's just me, because there's still some. What if there is more downward pressure? I don't know. I'm just asking. I'm just presenting what I see, and I don't know if that helps you to make your decision or not, but I think Link is your much stronger asset. But the BTC pair looked like it had some, but it may take it a while to work, you know? She's at a snail's pace. So I will leave it at that. Haven says, not that it's technically complicated, but so many variables. Yeah, there are a lot of variables to consider when you try to do those things. Eat more chicken, says Haven. Nuggets. Robert McDonald. Eat more. What? Judson says, I'm wondering if Link will bounce first and then let Dot Link pair fall to the mine. I mean, I think Link has a better chance of bouncing before Dot. I mean, you might get a little bit out of Dot, but she doesn't look like she's ready to. Link look like it at least might be kind of ready to. It is on the low at 313. It's easier to think in dollars, but when you put it up against Bitcoin, you don't want to lose no Bitcoin. Of course, you could buy in dollars and sell in Bitcoin. Well, you're doing the. Never mind. See, the too many barrels. I'm excited to see your reaction when you actually pull up this chart, Coinbase. Okay. I don't like that you're doing a whole transfer of a coin into another coin. That puts a lot of pressure on you to pick up the right project. I'd say 50%, no more. Yeah, I can see your logic on that too. Long day, and that's what I mentioned on the day stream too. I was like, you know, when it comes to doing something like that, I don't ever go all in. I've learned not to. I learned it's better not to. But you could graduate into it and see, you know, 10% in a time, see how that's doing. And throw a little bit more in. Okay, now if it's working now, then I'm not getting away from you a little bit by a little bit. Kelly, how's it going, Kelly? Good to see you. Glad to have you here. I think it's time for switch things up a little bit. Have we been? You don't work, do you? Or I don't hear you. I want to give myself a few more minutes here. We're 42 minutes on this. I can't remember how long we were in when we got kicked off with the little glitch. All right. Hey, thank you guys for sticking around. If I ever cut out like that, I will try to. It'd be easier for me to try to restart the stream if I can than go through the whole thumbnail thing again, because that puts me behind another 15 to 20 minutes or something. Ayahuasca. I just felt like saying it. Never tried it, but it's fun to say ayahuasca. Ayahuasca. Can we look at Sol? Let's take a look at Solana. Where do we want to look at it? How about MixC? I don't know when I looked at it over here last. What I don't like about Solana is that we lost that. Tighten it up. I'm on the daily. Yeah, that's what it works right there. That's what I got. What we could appreciate that may not recognize is that we're still in a channel. We just had to drop a level. So are we making a lower high? Is that what's happening? It could be. And a lot of people would look at it that way, right? We got this idea for our new trend line, and that's what I routinely do, is try to do something like that and also look for little angles. I'm not saying, oh, there's a little something there. Are we above it? And we're above that, so that might be a possible local support area. That's kind of a good thing. Okay. I'll get rid of this guy because, well, he doesn't really do much for me. I'm still looking at channel ideas. I want to make this one dotted too because it's not one of my main trend lines. But this one, internal trend, well, it is an internal trend line now, was the original trend line. It's going to be the resistance ahead for us. Let's see, is this a cup and handle to the upside? It does look like to me that you might make an argument, depending on how you want to. Can I get a real trend line? Thank you. TradingView. You're getting on my dang nerves. This one's the anomaly, but we see most of these peaks over here touching this and that one too. So I'm going to go ahead and drag that little guy on down. And I think you will see that that's kind of interesting. So this was an anomaly, this was a fake out, and then we finally broke out. It's kind of the story that this line tells. And not only that, we did our M shape. Oh man, with this little dude, I keep talking about this dude, Mr. Pinhead's what I call him. He looks like a bat, and he's dangerous, man. And actually, I think are you part of this? You gotta be one of them. You gotta be. Which one are you? 1272, and you come down to the that's a 1.618. You are one of them. So that's one of the harmonic patterns right there. That's one of them little boogers, right? It came down to 618, went up to the 127, comes down to the 1618. I did not learn it by this tool, but I have figured it out based on the fib tool, and that's what you've been seeing me do with those things. When I just found somebody that found a different way to do it. When I'll be taking my measurements from up there and looking for these areas down here. And it's a wild rabbit hole to go down to. This didn't turn out to be as bad as I thought. Once you get used to the tool a little bit, it's fibs. It's just presented different. But these things are routinely, and they have really good breakouts. And it worked on a type 2 retracement, and I believe it came down, looks like a 618. Yeah, came down to a 618 to retest it. And this is a bullish pattern right here. Like really high percentage rate that it works out, and it's already working its way back up. So if we look at it from that idea, did you go back to 786? Technically, they're supposed to come back even. You're even supposed to have a target back up here. Now I would be putting this one over here, but that's just me. Oh, not that. Go gray. Go gray. All right. So according to this, one of the bigger targets is going to be up here, right? And that's kind of cool. So I'm going to keep that little guy on there. That one is legit. And now we're starting. If you look at Elliott wave theory, I think yours is a 3-way, and we should be coming up for a 5. Elliott, is that what you see? Not there, Elliott. Over here. This one. Come on, Elliott. Get with the program. Oh, hell. Oh, and you're Elliott's tripping again. Elliott's tripping balls again. I can't talk with him when he's like that. I just can't. Can't do it. I'm just going to have to put some trust in that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you? Oh, did you? But you touched. That might make this a 1 wave, and then we get a 1, 2, 3. Now I sound like them. Oh my God! Why? Why? No, I don't want to sound. I don't want to sound like the Elliott wave people. That sucks. No. When you sit and argue, I don't want to argue with myself. No, I want to chart. I don't want to sit here all day having a debate. And then we mix yellow and orange together with just a little bit of vermilion red. You get this? I don't want to go through all that crap. No. Or we could try cadmium orange or cadmium yellow. I don't know. Just give me something easier. That's not gonna. Give me the cliff notes. That's all I need. Come on. I think we're still heading to 300. We just don't see it yet. We got the momentum behind us on the daily. We just got a little setback to come back test our 200 moving average on the daily. 50 still up there, 100 still up there. We're at the 100. Oh no, here's your 200. Yeah, we bounced off the 200. We just said that. Okay, I'm just repeating stuff ad lib. So I hope that's good. I hope that's good. There's just resistance ahead though. Oh no, don't give us a daily red dot. No, say it's not so. Oh, you're gonna tank us all. Why altcoins looking so bad? I mean, no, Bitcoin dominance is looking a little bit up, but gosh darn it, shouldn't be that bad. Come on. Stop dropping altcoins, you suck. IP, are you back at $6? Guys, these are the coins that are kind of gainers and the losers. I like to come over here. I like to go to the top 300. Acer's down to 130. You suck, Acer. ZBEC Networks down 11%. These are the ones that are popping today. Chain Opera. Bless? Really? You're up again? 400%. I mean, they finally remembered you after they forgot about you for so long. This little guy. This one's Atom 1. ATONE. That one was $17 and it came from fractions of a penny, man. Or very, very few pennies. I'm in on that one. I got it staking. The rewards are 50% APY on this one. They just never let us have enough to generate enough, right? The airdrop, there's wasn't anything. Little. I said, all right, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to stake it anyway. That was a good idea because that was rewarding. And then when it went up to some crazy price, sell what little I have, and then buy it when it goes to crazy low again because it went all the way back down. I don't know what's up with that one, but it was quite the ride. This is Atom 1. It's on Osmosis and also on, no, it's just on Osmosis, on the Osmosis deck. So it hasn't made it anywhere else yet, and that probably has to do with the fluctuation there. But it looks like, yeah, it's at the crazy price action here. You can't say it was a pump and dump because it's not on a regular exchange to be orchestrating anything like that, right? It just had to be a big influx of buying and then I guess a big influx of, where's the volume? Oh yeah, no volume. I can't tell. I don't know. A lack of information there. All right, so, but it looks like a nice strong trend and kind of got a nice old trend line going there on the daily, and I could say we could probably, the momentum over here looks kind of good, so kind of curious to see where this is. 344 now. It did come down here back. It dropped all the way back down to 55 cents, right? But it came from, look where it came from. It was down here like, yeah, okay, 15 cents, 19 cents, 20 cents, nothing. Now imagine, I mean, those are those lottery ticket plays, man. Those are those little degen plays that, you know, they do something or they don't, and sometimes they do. And, you know, if you can catch it, pay attention, not have too many that you missed it, because that's kind of what started happening to me here. I was like, really? That one? How'd that get so big? And here it is. It's got some momentum behind it here on the daily. And oh man, that's a big ass wick. I'm serious. They wicked out at $17. I'm curious. I forgot the tokenomics. How many coins do you have? It's got 132 million, not billion. 132 million. That's how you can get $17 like that. It's got. It's already got almost 500,000 market cap, $417 million market cap. Hasn't even, it's only on a DEX. What exactly are you? Perhaps we should know. Are you an up-and-comer? A secure community-driven interchain hub. Atom 1 is a community-driven, constitutionally governed blockchain designed to prioritize security, decentralization, and innovation within the Cosmos ecosystem, serving as a minimal fork of the Cosmos Hub. It supports IBC and ICS for scalable interchain solutions. That's interesting. Huh. I think that we might see a lot come out from this. What's your roadmap? I could have had a black screen or a dark screen, I'm just saying. Finalizing documents, Atom 1. When was this? Phase 0? All this is complete. What about, is this the stuff that you're working on now? Launch, okay, so launch has been complete. Launched the Atom 1 with a simple Gaia fork and number, I guess, to minimize minimal changes. ICS, okay, got whatever. New features. Photon. You have to have Photon coin to do the transactions. That's the gas fees. That's the difference. So does that make you just a government coin then? Because Photon is actually, because I did find that. I had to go get some Photon. Doesn't take very much at all, but still, you got 2 coins. ETH used to do something like that. It had gas and it had ETH, right? There's a Telegram community. I don't know. I just think that one's got some interest in it from somebody, from somewhere. They got some kind of plan. It's a layer 1. Something to keep your eye on there. While it's cheap and got so many, very few coins there. So it's a layer 1, so that's it. Okay. It's like, no, it's not a DAO. It's okay. Yeah. I got off track there. You're layer 1, right? Because Cosmos is your layer 0. And you got that little token, so that one's kind of interesting to me. I'm just saying. So let's go up here to that high-ass price it spiked up to. That was a fun day. Mine was staked, so I couldn't sell it. I would have sold some of it, more of it. But I did have some on Osmosis that I hadn't staked, and that was kind of cool. So looking at 440. Technically, below 440 is the new GC buy zone, and then we're looking at least 689 for our first target that it might blast through. I don't know. So, or get rejected, whatever. It's a nice little come up. Not bad. But that's the 100% gains there. That's the one that's was on our, yeah, well, that's where we got it. It's on that list. Gainers and losers. All right, so what else is popping off? XPL's doing pretty good. It's at 48%, down, up from its bottom from the big sell-off. Meanwhile, gold keeps going up. It's $4,200 now. I don't feel so stupid for buying overpriced gold back in the day. I bought 2 Freddy Krueger rands. I bought 2 Freddy Krueger rands back in 2014. And actually, I got them through Goodwill and Goodwill auction or whatever. I believe, right? And authentic and everything, but I still felt like overpaid. I paid, I guess, after everything, about $1,400 for them. And I don't feel so bad now. Of course, that's about, gosh darn, 10 years ago, though. Took you long enough, didn't it? It's not like you bought me a Lambo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's come over here and see our pump.fum people. Hey, pump.fum people. Damn, 500 stacks minimum to stake for Bitcoin rewards. Is it? It may be. I don't know. I've got more than 500 over there. But that's not much, though. It is like having a little Bitcoin miner. Seriously. Get it cheap. Let it stake. That was one that I don't think... That's the one altcoin that I would hold during a bear market. Especially if you can get it at bear market prices. Because it earns Bitcoin. It's worth doing. It's paid off. It's that one's legit. I can vouch for that one. All right, let me give you an example. Let me pull up my wallet. I'll just show you what mine's been doing. So I've got the X1st wallet. I think that's the one that... I'm sure there's probably other methods to do the staking, but they made it real easy. So I got the X1st wallet, and I'll see if we can get a camera, or I can put it on the. Yeah, I'll do this. I'll just send a screenshot over to Vanity Wall over here. Oh look, Carl the Moon. Oh, there's where the picture is at. How'd you get up there? I was trying to find you earlier. I was trying to blow these pictures up. So this is Carl the Moon there, and I think this guy watches this guy. They're calling patterns that are not even completed, right? They're calling patterns that haven't. And he's saying top confirmed. So you got a lot of crazy calls out there right now. This is where this comes in. And see, wow, that looks a little bit more accurate, doesn't it? If you can see that, that kind of looks like a lot. And it actually goes up. Look at that. That's crazy. This is an opening broadening wedge. So as far as we got it now, it's still a different pattern. They're trying to make it look like a bearish pattern to the downside. Calling something that's not there as though they were. That sounds biblical. Anyway, I can come over here and then I can post it if it lets me in. But I'll show you what my gains look like and how much. Oh, well, yeah, I'm kind of curious. What's my value of stack now since it's like 40 something cents? You would be slow, wouldn't you? Let's see. My stacks is worth. I got right at current prices. I got 3,400 stacks. That's all I got in there. 3,400. About $1,500 worth at the prices right now. And yeah, I'm not a big baller. I wish I was. I was hoping to be, but I got balled on with these dang altcoins. About 10% APY is what you get. You got to lock it up. And let me go. My Bitcoin. Okay, this is. But my Bitcoin that I've got, which was the majority of what I got here was earned from stacks, is $2,000 worth of Bitcoin. Okay, $1,500 worth of stacks. It's already earned that much in Bitcoin, so it's already doubled at current prices. And I'll take a list of my current rewards, and they vary. Sometimes they're even better. Let me see if I can find an example of when it was kind of up a little bit even more. Is that bigger? How many zeros? 4. Oh yeah, that was pretty good. All right, so I've got 2, and I want to share it over to the Telegram group here, and that way I can share it with you guys. That'll work. So we're in the vanity wall. That's a good place to put stuff like this. All right, so it should pop up here. All right, so this is what they look like. If you can see that, that's small. I know. Is that? Oh, there we go. That's better. So this is November last year. And I don't know. Maybe more transactions you get better, but this was not bad. This is 0.00024. That's what I was getting. And you say I get about 2 to 3 payments a week. I think it's about every 2 weeks or something. And you get your rewards. But it varies. It does vary. And it deals with transaction fee, or whatever's going on. It reflects whatever's going on. But this was pretty good. That's probably some of the bigger ones that were the norm. Here's 0.0003. And and then here's the recent ones. These are the recent ones I've got. And that's 0.00005. 0.0000. I feel like we didn't we gain a 0? Yeah, we lost a 0 there, you see. So it has kind of slacked down and varied right now. It may pick up again like that. It's variable, but consistently for whatever the range that it's doing at the time, if that makes sense. But it's free Bitcoin for me keeping my stacks locked up and letting it secure the chain. So I'm cool with that. That's a safe way to amass Bitcoin, because it's hard as hell to do it any other way. It just is. Try to trade it, but still, sometimes that's not working out as well. Who keeps selling? Y'all don't love the ROAD Dawg. You just make it easier. That's all right. I got me $1.28 now. All right. Join Pump to support your coin. Thank you so much. I need to find a way where I can put this chat up like I can that on YouTube. I haven't figured that out yet. I really should go. Why not? What would it work? All right. This is the one of the new songs.
ROAD Dawg, secret sauce, lighting up a way. From red to riches, flip the game with flair. Celebrate the bounce, when millionaires up there.
I like butts and butts, Bitcoin double bottom rise. ROAD Dawg nailed it, missed it with the fifth surprise.
All right, Jay, just checking on our formation. We did get a higher high. We haven't maintained our area. We haven't been able to maintain above the little, they call it a neckline. I call it a butt crack. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. This peak, the peak. 200 moving average. I'm on the tiny 6 minute. I think it looks. I think we're working on the recovery. We might make a lower high here. Might come back to. We might revisit 11,000. If we do, I wouldn't trip out. I think the worst of it, cross our fingers, is over. But we need to get away from this area. Just because we were here then, and then we can go back over here. And then here a few days ago, we were right down in these same areas, right? Yeah, right over here. So this, hopefully we're confirming this support. You can see how these candles are closing higher, right? This is our higher low, people. This is our higher low. And while they were trying to short the hell out of it this morning, when it was down on the lows, that was the wrong call to make down there, in my personal opinion. And it's been scary, and I can't say that I've been confident on it after she started coming back down here this last time. I lowered my stops. I'm like, no, because the last time they got me, I think they got me over here. They stopped me out. Was it here or the last time we dropped? I don't know. I've been got on those little stop loss hunts too many times, so I lowered my stops down lower here to let them come to get me, right? And they didn't, and so I'm still in my ride here on this one. Hopefully, I had a great position build over here, but then this happened, right? So that killed that, meaning I had to get stopped out and get ready for this one, and it looked like it's going to try to do it again. So I tried to go in heavy too, but not as heavy as I did over here, because all the fees and stuff are just going to eat me up if it doesn't start. It needs to start moving. I don't need to sit here and hold it for too long. I mean, I want to build up a position, but we got to get out of ground zero. Big fat cloud here on the 24 minute. Why are we on the 24? Inviting us in, and 21 moving average. Maybe we'll bounce off of that one, and maybe we'll cross. That'd be nice. It wouldn't, but that wouldn't make sense if we got a top there. You got at least okay. 236 area. All right, let's look at a 382. I don't want to see it really come back to 382. That's this area over here, and if we can hold that 111 300 area, that'd be a nice place. It might try to make a little flag here and bounce. Bull flags 382 Fibonacci, man. That's what you're looking for. Anything below that, you start suspect. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. I'm going to come to the chat on the end screen, but it's time for this gremlin to go before he turns into Mogwai to go before he turns into a pumpkin. Damn, too late. My bad. See you on the end screen. Was it smart manufacturing coin? MFT coin? Thank you for the super chat, the support there, Gator. You might have to clarify what you're talking about, and I may have to do it some other time. Obviously, can you check Zeus CCB? Where is it? Deck screener? That's CoinGlass. Hey, CoinGlass. We didn't go over that tonight, did we? Oh, we got liquidity spread everywhere. It's down at 106 and at 116. Oh, it's gonna be a fun week, isn't it? They better not ever take it. They better not take us back down to 106. Not right now. Maybe we're going to 114 and we gotta see. We gotta see how hard we can get from this bounce. There are limits. Or we could be going to a new all-time high. I don't know. It's got to see what we get. So we're looking for Zeus.
My golden crown, minimax stacks, turning tables around. All coins climb fast, riding that surge wave. Cardinal stakes, pay, future mine to save, future mine to save. This the clock, mine free from the grind. Smart deals, catch me while I redesign. Member coins to millions.
It's not. What is it now? Well, I lost it. There it is. Zeus CCB. Is it coin? Am I not? Oh, I'm just on Solana, so all. I hit base. I think I need a contract address. Yeah, it's probably the best way to, if it's like something on a Dex or something, I think contract address is always the safest way to do it too, because there's too many copycats and all these other different kind of fools and stuff. Yeah, it makes it easier to find. Stack my sets with timing early, oh. Crypto kings, we flexing early, no. It is about time for good night jumbo, isn't it? Damn, didn't even do my gem picks or look at the super chats, huh? It got away from me. It was well, I made a. I told Justin I would do the little thing, the comparison thing, and that took a little bit longer. I will get your gem pick. Sorry I missed that, but I can't do a 2-hour stream or 3-hour stream anymore. But we'll make it right, Justin, or Gator. We'll make it right. Just hit me up tomorrow. Arsmil says my gut feelings are going to run up tomorrow. I hope so. Justin Crypto, whatever. Never used to be 500. 500 stacks used to stay crazy. It didn't. I can't remember. All right, let's go over to the pump. It also takes a lot. It takes a lot of my attention away to try to stream to 2 platforms too, a little bit. Hey, I appreciate you guys for hanging out over here on pump.fum. I watch my coin tank. Well, at least I'm buying cheaper. I got an R28 to put back into it whenever it happens. You're gonna look at MFG on CoinGecko. That's what. Yeah, that didn't register with me. MFG. Oh, okay. I see a smart MFG. It's up what 250%. I'm not signed in here, am I? I'd like to get a list of your coins because I keep forgetting which ones they are, and then make a little list over here and keep track of them or whatever. Or just maybe a list in the Telegram group for other people to kind of remember. Okay, so $2 million market cap, up and down. Let me turn the music down just a little bit here. So, MFG is a pioneer in tokenizing real-world assets. Oh, another real-world asset play. That's cool. 868 million coins there. That is good. $2 million. That's nice. That's nice. It's Ethereum. Let's check out the webs. Can't give me a good connection. I need to fix that. What's this? Sync path. That one goes. Aerospace and defense manufacturing on demand. What the hell? That's crazy. Okay, y'all tied in some cool dark projects. Let's well, who's got it? So Uniswap with the well, yeah, that makes it. Uniswap with the contract. P2B. I've never used that. So it's fractions of a penny. It's It's half a penny now for some nice secret. That looked pretty cool. Gator. Yeah, I'll even go over this again tomorrow night, I think. I can't get that website though. That bothers me, but the other ones came up and that was kind of cool. And I might be able to get find it at Coin Market Cap or somewhere like that, or somewhere. And what's this one? Digitize it, tokenize it, trade it, access across chains by digital. So this is one of their websites. It's tied to it somehow. I don't know. From complex 3D models to simple collectibles, make your NFT collections real-world asset ready on Ethereum and Polygon. So they're partnered with Polygon apparently too. Already, that's up and running. This looks really. This makes me want to FOMO. Damn, do I have any Ethereum left on my Tangem wallet? I like this one. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. All-time high on this one was 13 cents 4 years ago. This one's been around, so you're just a little too early, but now you're getting ripe for the pickings because all this stuff is wide open. This one is not just a flash in the pan we just came up with. Well, we're going to get a new. This one's been around for a while, working on this stuff, and you can tell by the website. That's interesting. Worth looking at. It's down 95% from 13 cent all-time high, and that's tiny for the amount of coins there. This is a $2 million market cap. Imagine if it gets to $2 billion for real-world asset play. Thank you, Gator. Thank you. I appreciate you. Lockheed Martin is about. Yeah, I saw the aerospace thing. That looks wild. That could be a. This might be one of my favorite ones so far, and I'm trying to figure out how I can get me some at half a penny here. This one, you might just wake up and all of a sudden it's on changes and everybody's talking about it, and you're like, "Oh man, wish I could have got in early." Well, all those little smart people, they got in. All them VCs, they got all the money. No, sometimes you just gotta get in when they before everybody starts talking about it again. It looks like they've kept this one on the low, not letting everybody know about it. Anita, how you doing tonight? How is ladies doing? That one took a beating, didn't it? Let's take, was it Bybit we were looking at? Well, we were tracking over here at some point. Looks like we keep making lower lows. Of course, the stuff that came out, no wonder. I've got a bag of this. I thought it was, it seemed to have been, sometimes it's doing okay. Well, the big drop kind of throws us all off a little bit. Let's see what we got here. All right. There may be, I mean, there is one level below here we can look at for support. If it wants to come down there, I would expect some support. But it's not fun riding down because it may be another 30%. Oh my God. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Another 30% down, really? But wait a minute. Here we go. Let's dial it in. You're at one of them right now. Okay, we got Confluence. So if we do lose our current level, we could keep our current level and maybe trying to do it. So that's the hopium. So this point, this 7 zeros and 1267 is where we could see, but we haven't been down there that low yet. Even with, well, when was the big ass drop? And that was after. Okay. We the drop took us down. The drop didn't take us down too much, did it? What day was that? I forgot already. Today, our lives are looking like they're going to disappear before our very eyes. Okay, so I'm on the daily chart. Okay. I think this is actually hopeful, Anita. I do. Because it's been holding this for a while. And she's got work to do, get above the 9-moving average. Let's go to the 4-hour and see if we're getting any traction over here. All right. So there's a possibility of, I don't know, if altcoins start coming down because Bitcoin dominance goes up. Maybe there might be a little bit more of a push off. There is a level down here, but since we didn't get it on the big drop, I don't think that we will. So I would look for a retest of the 618. I don't see anything. Let me see what we got here. Came to a 0.5, 7, 8. All right. Let's see what kind of reaction that we get here at the 618. Let's see what happens here. So well, that'll work too, I guess, right? About 18, and we're at 19 now. Now that's not a bad drop. That's not too bad, is it? It's hard to tell when you got so many zeros. Maybe it looks here on the 4-hour like it caught support over here. Wait a minute, 21 on the 4 hours, crossing bullishly over the 50. This maybe. I need another candle or two. But maybe this angle's being respected here. Not as, or it could be better respected. But maybe we're developing a trend line here. That's the idea I would look at. That could be what we're looking at here too. I like kind of what I'm seeing here on the 4-hour. So let's say we're recovering slowly through here. Okay, so don't mean to scare you with all the bottom talk over here. Taking into consideration how far that they dumped us down with when everything else dumped. The people that are in on this one apparently are the true holders of it, and they're not selling. So that's good. Now we just got to get people to buy back in on ladies, and then it can start growing up in the market cap, right? All right, that's my take on it. Good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the pump people. Thank you for the people on YouTube. Thank you for your support. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for drinking some good-ass coffee and just hanging around and being good people. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with me as I share my knowledge with you, and maybe we can mix it up and make a baby or a cake. One of the two. Rather see y'all rich than corporate. There we go. I appreciate you, Gator. All right. Good night, everybody, and good night, John Boy. Where's the doggy?